If in your previous life you died wanting to live and your life was taken away prematurely, and whether or not you were killed or you died of a disease, but yet you really wanted to live, but the body was too far gone, chances are that in next lifetime you will take birth very, very quickly. You will be seeking to live very, very quickly. If your desire to live at the time of death is very, very strong, it is even possible that you might even want to come back into the world prematurely. You might even be a premature baby. If in previous life you were really good at math, chances are that in this lifetime you will bring a tendency, a mental tendency for math. And that's why you find some children are really good at math. If you were a musician in previous life, dedicated to music, chances are that in this lifetime you will be much, much more easily able to pick up music. Somebody like me might have a hard time putting two strings together, but some children are born with a gift of music. You put them on a piano, their fingers move as if they are, it's just like as if they have brought this gift from a previous life. This can be regarding anything. Even if you had an addiction in previous life, let's say you really enjoyed your alcohol in your previous life, whenever you will be exposed to alcohol in this life, you will have a natural tendency to drink alcohol. You will take to it very quickly. Even sexuality, if you were very sexual by nature, that can also come through. All of these things come through. So be really careful as to what type of life you're creating in this life. As the Book of Death says, you create your mind while living, and upon death, the mind creates you. What is karma? Karma is actually, if you really look at it, as God's teacher. This is how God teaches you. You do good, good will happen to you. You do nasty things to people, nasty things will happen to you. You live by the sword, meaning you cut many people with the sword, chances are one day you'll be cut with the sword. You live with a gun, you die with a gun. If you lived with love in your heart, that's what you will find. Even Marcus Aurelius tells people what is the purpose of life? And Marcus Aurelius, the great Caesar, says, purpose of life is to pile one good deed upon another, till no nook or cranny appears between them. It is important that we understand karma. We human beings are a karma creating machines. We are constantly creating karma. You do karma by 3 different ways. You do karma by doing something. You do karma by speaking. And you also do karma by thinking. And if you look at yourself, you're always doing one of these 3 things. You're always creating karma. We are karma creating machines. Don't be fooled by the words that come out of your mouth, because you can correct them, you can make them sweet. But if there's bitterness in your heart, that's what karma sees. We live in a vibrational dome. Every time you do karma, a certain vibration goes out. And because we live in a vibrational dome, whatever you do and whatever you put out comes back multiplied. That's why understanding karma is a huge aspect of this. We all understand doing good, feeding people, giving them education. All of that is good karma. But understand, even when you do good karma, it also binds you. If you have done good, hey, I did good for that person, you will be repaid back. You might have to come back to collect that debt. You also do karma by what you say. Speaking actually is a very powerful form of karma. Your encouraging words can have a tremendous effect on other people. But your discouraging words, your snide remarks, your back talking behind people's back, putting them down, can have a devastating effect on yourself. You think you're saying these things to other people, but what you don't realize is you're doing it to yourself. This karma will come back to bite you.